how the BJP government and the BJP party, while they talk so much about nationalism and how much they are concerned about the nation's security, it's shocking and it is really disturbing that BJP is showing a willingness to flirt with anti-national forces in many incidents. And I'll list out the incidents to you, and I'll also explain the photographs that have been given to you. And what is really shocking is the Prime Minister of the country, Shri Narendra Modi, and the Home Minister of the country, Mr. Amit Shah, have till date maintained a deafening silence on all these issues. The Indian National Congress does not believe in playing politics over serious issues like terrorism and national security. However, multiple revelations of close link between the Bharatiya Janata Party and individuals caught in terror activities force us to ask some straight question of a ruling party that loses no opportunity to preach to all of us about nationalism. We also thought the country at large, they must be made aware of these links of the Bharatiya Janata Party with people associated with serious terror activity. You know, the recent horrific incident in Udaipur, where a tailor by the name Kanayalal was in a very gruesome, horrific murder, was murdered by two individuals named Muhammad Riyaz Attari and Muhammad Gauss. It has come to light with concrete evidence now that Muhammad Riyaz Attari was a whole-time BJP worker. And it has also come to light, Attari was employed by the BJP's leader of opposition in the Rajasthan Vidhan Sabha, Gulab Chand Kataria. He was seen attending numerous party programs in the presence of senior BJP leaders. Now friends, I'd like you to have a look at a screenshot of a Facebook post that we have given you. This Riyaz Attari's photograph is the one on the bottom left. He is with Muhammad Tahir and Irshad Chainwala, where they are whole-time, workers of the BJP minority morcha and recognized, well-known as, the Muslim face of the BJP in Rajasthan. Now, this gentleman, the main accused in the Udaipur murder case of killing of Tailor Kanayalal, you can see in the Facebook post, this is a screenshot, and this was in the year 2019, where he is being described as Riyaz Attari, BJP Karyakarta ko Umrah ki, वगैरह, how he has gone and this BJP Karyakarta has gone and prayed and all that. So, proving beyond doubt that the main accused in the Udaipur incident is a BJP worker, and the Congress party today throughout the country has decided to release these photographs for the whole country to know about what is going on. Then, the other thing which media friends I'd like you to notice, the astonishing hurry in which the central government took over the case and transferred it to the NIA. Our Chief Minister welcomed this step and said that the Rajasthan police will cooperate with NIA within an hour of the central government announcing that NIA would investigate. But today, after this, it has come to light that Riyaz Attari was a BJP worker there are question mark that why was the center in such a hurry to hand over this case to the NIA? Was it to suppress Riaz Attari's BJP background is a question in everybody's mind. I would like to also, bring to you a series of other incidents where BJP workers and leaders, whole time, it's not even that there is some suspicion whether they are in BJP or not, have been involved in other terror activities. In Jammu and Kashmir, recently, a recognized Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorist, Talib Hussain Shah, who had been captured by locals, this is about a week, 10 days back, was revealed to be a BJP office bearer in Jammu and Kashmir. Shah had previously been seen in photos with Home Minister Amit Shah and other senior BJP leaders. When arrested, he had been planning attacks on the Amarnath Yatra. Now, I'd like you to please look at this photograph in which Mr. Amit Shah is sitting in the front and this gentleman, Talib Hussain Shah, is standing behind him. And he was just not a BJP worker. He was the head of the IT cell of the Minority Morcha of the Jammu and Kashmir BJP Minority Morcha. He was the IT and social media head, and when he was caught, he was found to be a dreaded terrorist. After arrest, Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorist Talib Hussain Shah's apparent links to the BJP emerged. And so much so that within the BJP party, they found that he was given an appointment by Jammu Minority Morcha BJP President Sheikh Bashir, appointing him as the IT and social media cell head. Now this to someone, Shah, who is an elite commander, who was the alleged mastermind behind a series of exploration in his home district of Rajouri, and his associate Faisal Ahmad Dar were overpowered by residents of the remote Tuksandok village in Riyasi district on July 3rd, and were handed over to the local police. Two AK assault rifles, a pistol, 7 grenades and a large quantity of ammunition was recovered from them. Now pictures have emerged on social media showing this gentleman, this dreaded elite terrorist, with BJP leaders, including Union Home Minister Amit Shah. One of the pictures shows J&K BJP chief, Ravinder Raina, presenting Shah with a bouquet, while a letter issued by party leader Sheikh Bashir on May 9th assigned him the role of the IT and social media in charge of the BJP party's Minority Morcha, Jammu province. Now you can imagine how serious this matter is, that the BJP party in the Udaipur incident and the Riyasi incident, active BJP workers have been found with serious terror links. And this from a party who continuously preach nationalism to everybody else in this country. Now, like I mentioned earlier, this was the second instance in a matter of days in which a person accused of allegedly terrorist acts had apparent links to the BJP. Riaz Attari, the person I mentioned earlier, is a man accused of brutally murdering Tailor Kanala in Udaipur. He was described as a dedicated party worker by BJP functionaries. Now, these are just two of the examples, and I also bring to your notice that we also found this Talib Hussain Shah was in constant touch with elite terrorist Qasim based in Pakistan and was involved in at least 3 cases of IED blasts in Rajouri district, besides civilian killings and grenade blasts. Now friends, now I will enumerate several further other incidents in which BJP party, BJP workers and leaders have had direct association with a series of terror incidents happening in the country today. And all of it, mind you, in all of them, neither the Prime Minister nor the Home Minister have at least given a clarification or opened their mouth on this subject. Now, as has been reported in the media, one Irfan Khan is accused of masterminding the murder of Amaravati chemist Umesh Kole, and this Irfan Khan was a chief campaigner of independent MP Navneet Rana and her husband Ravi Rana. Now everybody in Maharashtra knows that Navneet Rana MP and Ravi Rana have a very cozy relationship with the BJP. And the person who was one of their main campaigners is found to be the mastermind behind the murder of, this was a recent incident of Amaravati chemist Umesh Kole. Now, going back a little further, former BJP leader and ex-Sarpanch Tariq Ahmed Mir was arrested in 2020. This is all on record. I mean, none of this is speculation. These are all what we are telling you is well-researched facts. For procuring weapons, for Hizbul Mujahideen commander Naveed Babu. Naveed Babu had previously been arrested along with DSP Devinder Singh and accused of supplying weapons to terrorists. The National Investigation Agency has confirmed that Mir is an associate of Devinder Singh's. Now, very strangely, under this government, this whole inquiry into Devinder Singh and Mir has been stopped halfway through by Narendra Modi government. Like I said earlier once, BJP is showing a disturbing willingness to flirt with anti-national forces, and it should concern all well-meaning citizens of India. Now go back a little more further. This is another photograph I've shown you of, please see the photograph of Dhruv Saxena. You will find him in BJP dress with the BJP cap and the RSS dress. I will give you a photograph of Dhruv Saxena also. In 2017, the Madhya Pradesh Anti-Terrorism Squad arrested the BJP IT cell member Dhruv Saxena along with 10 accomplices for spying for the ISI. The spy ring had set up an illegal telephone exchange to facilitate espionage. A picture of Saxena with Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan is also viral, and I have given you photographs of this Saxena in BJP party activity. Subsequent to that, in 2019, Balram Singh, a Bajrang Dal leader from the same state of Madhya Pradesh, was arrested in a terror funding case. Again, in another terror case in 2017, a special court of the NIA, National Investigation Agency, sentenced Assam BJP leader Niranjan Hojai to life imprisonment. He was found to have participated in a 1,000 crore scam where government funds were diverted to support militant groups. The militant groups were used to buy weapons and carry out attacks on our security forces. And the person involved, Assam BJP leader Niranjan Hojai.